Hello and welcome to the channel. We are here today at Boat Life Live in Birmingham with Neville to have a look at this Finnmaster T7 courtesy of, I say, Neville at Ideal Boats. Now, common feature of a lot of modern boats is hull glazing, but it's quite nice because this has got the darker hull colour, the gel coat painted. It doesn't stand out quite so much and it really separates the white GRP and makes that a really stylish looking boat. So let's go and have a look on board. Now, if you're familiar with Finnmaster, you know they build a really solid, decent boat. Now this particular one, as you can see here, comes with the Yamaha 250. Now you can get this with a Mercury if you want to, and that Yamaha 250 is going to give you 50 knots plus comfortable performance and a really lovely cruise, probably in the early to mid 20s. So we'll start on the bathing platform. Again, you can see, but it's because we're at a show, it's hidden. Swim ladder in there, a little bit of storage lockerage down here. Again, lovely to see the fact that one, it's GRP lined on the inside, it's a lined locker and it's on a gas strut, so it's not going to drop and take your fingers off. You'll also notice there's a fuel filler down there for the outboards, and you'll also notice there's a separate fuel filler here for the diesel hob and the diesel heating, which we'll look at in a moment. But the quality of these boats is just fantastic, and the hulls on these are incredible as well. So a little step on board down into this lovely teak decked area. I'll spin around so you can see that seating. Now there's a table you can obviously drop in there to make this a dining area, because from a dining perspective there is a little diesel Wallace hob under there, hence that diesel fuel tank. A bit of storage in there, a bit more storage down there. There is also storage under this seat here, like so, but full of boat show bits. And also the way that these Finnmaster people do these covers is incredible. So quite blatantly, if I go back over here, this is a very open boat, which is great when we're inside like we are at this boat show, and great on a hot sunny day. But what happens if the weather turns and you're out and you want the cover? So you're not going to spend hours fiddling around with fiddly covers. You're basically going to lift this up like that. Self-draining canvas support there supports the cover, and it effectively hinges up, so you can see right the way here on these runners, drops right the way forward and then clips itself in on the top rail here. Really simple and effective. When you finish with it, when the rain stops, drop it back down, drop it down in its cover, it'll self-drain outside, and then you just drop this back down. Actually, while we're there, look, you'll notice also there's a bit of wet rope or fender storage in there. Drop that back down and away you go. So from a seating perspective, as you can see, this seat here is set up in the dining leisure mode. I think there's also an infill cushion to go in there, and you can then flop this seat back the other way around like that. So it now becomes effectively a companion seat facing forwards. So as the boat's going along, you can sit there with the skipper. It gets this beautiful seat, height adjustable. You can slide it backwards and forwards. Comes with, as you would expect, the usual little bolster in there. Lovely Finnmaster steering wheel, throttle controller with a leg adjuster. Then down here we have the bow thruster, no joystick, just a push button, and the Bennett trim tabs. Decent size, I'll get the reflection out of the way if I can, decent size Garmin screen, Fusion stereo in here, Yamaha engine controller, and some really clearly defined solenoid switches. Now to maximise the space, obviously we lose any side decks. As you can see on this T8 next door to us, no side decks, and that's to give you the most space you can get in this cockpit area. And this is, to be fair, a 7-metre boat, it is beamy. So if you want to go forward, pretty straightforward. You step up these few steps here, through the windscreen, and that takes you to that foredeck area. And again, you can see quite nice, there's a teak section in there for a bit of grip, but also you'll notice those black panels are effectively windows that are going to throw light down into the cabin area. Before we go down, you'll notice again cup holders over here. There's a little sink up here as well with a shower head mixer tap. Nice big opening with this sliding door here. takes us down into the cabin. So a nice big offset berth with a little sort of occasional seat down there, a little bit of storage down there as well. And now if we nip in here, now we are indoors so you don't get the through effect, but you'll see we've got those hull windows down the side with a twister for ventilation. And again, if we weren't inside, this was a sunny day, you'd have light flooding in here. Now there are poppers and, as you can see, curtains, so you can close that off if you want to. You also notice up here is a little controller for the Webasto warm air heating system, and also down the side here, really lovely to see, you have a heads. Now obviously you would have to share your going to the loo session with whoever's down here, but it does mean for a 7-metre boat you've got a very functioning pump action heads. There's a lot of storage underneath here as well, and also you'll notice this little section here pulls out across like that, so you can infill that, and that basically just gives you a bit of extra berth space. Slide that back, and also, as you probably would expect, oh no, there isn't any storage, I'm wrong. So there you go, there is a secondary berth, occasional berth, call it what you like, tucked in under there like a child's berth, but more likely to be used for storage. And there you can see there's the infill grey cushion for the aft dinings, and here is the infill cushion for that pull-out section we've just looked at. So there you go. Hope you've liked that tour of the Finnmaster 2.7. Thank you very much to Neville and his guys for letting us have a look around. Do please like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next time round. Thank you very much for watching.